I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual, and I believe there's something much bigger than me that's guiding me. And I believe that I can overcome anything. On my way here this morning, I got a phone call. I was 5 minutes away. The phone call was that apparently my mother is experiencing the first signs of Alzheimer's or dementia. So she was walking around the hallways of her building in her pajamas with her 2 dogs, and she didn't know where she lived. Now, I am here because the very first thing I wanted to do was to run to my mother's side. That's what I've always done. My challenges are about creating what I consider success, which is an MTV tour, which is working with Jermaine Dupri, which is doing a film with Mark Anthony, which is having close-knit, amazing friends that are really, really successful, and then my family, something going on with my family, having to stop everything because that's what I was taught. And that's what I will do for the rest of my life. My career has been a little bit of a roller coaster because family is the most important thing to me. And I walked away from my deal to take care of some family challenges that came up. And where one would think, so then what? The biggest gifts ever have come as a result of walking away from that deal. I got to work with a lot of incredible people. I've been able to do projects the way I wanted to do them, because when you get that much money from a company that takes away your creative control and say publishing and whatever it is, you just show up. You're a thing that shows up, and they say just be really pretty and smile. And if you can help it, don't say too much. Because if you have too many ideas, that gets in the way of record sales. Well, I'm not really good at keeping my ideas to myself, because I think people are more helped when I share my experiences and how I feel about life and the world. I'm not saying I'm always right, but I'm entitled to my truth. And people don't have to agree. But I'm open to people's stories as well, and I've learned so much from people, from sharing. I say all that to say that I'm here now with you because I made a commitment to Lex. And because I have 7 sisters and brothers. And I've always been the first one at the 911 call. And for the first time in my life, I said, when my husband said, well, call Lex right now. Let me call Lex and I'll just take you to your mom's. That is exactly what I wanted to do. And I said, but you know what feels right? I need a diversion. Because that's what I always do. And I have to give my siblings an opportunity now to step up and deal with challenges, because what I've done is that I've created a crush for them. I say all of that because they can handle very little, and now they're dealing with something that is so huge and so far above and beyond anything they've dealt with, because I'm not running to rescue them until after the class is over. You see, that goes back to success. Success for me is loving my family, is being able to give back, is touching strangers with my work, sharing my work, the stuff that means the most to me, my life. I'm writing a book about it, my mother's life, about my life, about how I am my mother's daughter in so many ways, and how proud I am of who I am and where I came from. Farmers and factory workers, and how I'm proud to not just be a Puerto Rican strong woman. I'm a spirit that loves all people, that can go anywhere in the world and make people that don't know anything about me or anyone who looks like me feel comfortable. Because I really, truly believe that we're all God's children, if you will. I believe we're all related. And that regardless of what we look like, and regardless of where we come from, all of us can share experiences with one another that we get, that we understand. Pain, we understand. Love, we understand. And ultimately, all you want is to be happy. So sometimes that means that getting up in the morning if you're very sickly and you have multiple sclerosis, that's what someone may consider success. I know a lot of very sad, very resentful, very angry, very lonely millionaires. So money doesn't always equal success. And success is more about how you feel, about what you've contributed. And when I die, I want for people to say, man, you know, my life changed because I spoke to her one morning and she just said this thing, it made sense to me, and I want to change people's lives. I want to give children the opportunity to dream. Children from everywhere, all colors, from everywhere. I want to be an example.